Hi guys! So, I got a wig on. So I just kind of did like a casual Harley Quinn cosplay shoot thingy. So I decided to do a cosplay tag that I have seen a few videos on, not too many, and I've seen a couple different versions, so I just kind of combined the questions from both of them. How did you get into cosplay? So I haven't really been cosplaying that long. Oh my god, so many noises outside! Vroom 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 vroom! Let's let it pass. First question was, how did you get into cosplay? I don't really remember how I got into cosplay. I did it a few times before, like just like lazy kind of Halloween costumes and things, and I did like a lazy one for my first convention ever. I'm pretty sure I just found out about it through Tumblr and the internet and stuff, and then thought it was cool, and I didn't really get into it until very recently though, so I don't have an exact answer for that. What was your first cosplay? Well, besides a really bad Ari costume I made like, I don't know how many Halloweens ago now, and it was really bad and didn't have a lot. My first cosplay was probably Juliet Starling, and I bought that costume from eBay. So the first one I made was Nurse Akali, which was just later that year. And what is your favorite cosplay? My favorite cosplay I've done so far is probably Kitty Cat Katarina, just because I'm really happy with how everything on that one turned out. How many cosplays have you done? I have done about 13 cosplays. How long have you been cosplaying? I started cosplaying around last year, the end of last year. I had 2 costumes for Anime Expo 2013 before then, but I didn't really start getting into cosplay more and making them and like working on an actual whole bunch and just more involved in the community, I guess, until about the end of last year. Top 5 on the list of cosplays you want to make. There are so many that I have that I want to do. Picking 5 is really hard, so I'm just going to try to think of what I really want to do off the top of my head, but I feel like if I was to actually look through my list, I'd find ones I want to do more. 2 of them I'm currently working on, and that is Popstar Kog'Maw, or just a Popstar League champ in general, and a female version of Thresh. I want to make the fight or power card from Card Captors. I'm just going to count that as 3 though, because it's really just those 2 cards that I so want to make. Someone from Tokyo Mew Mew. Probably Ichigo or Lettuce or Berry. And then for the 5th one, I guess a dream one to make would be like a functioning Nami, Koi Nami cosplay from League of Legends. But I've already kind of said a lot of League of Legends champs. Oh! Duh, I want to make Pixie from X-Men. Do you prefer to buy or make cosplays? I prefer to make the more complicated ones just because it's fun. And I prefer to buy really simple ones, so like I don't want to make a whole bunch of school uniforms, so I'd rather just buy those. Because there's a lot of anime characters I want to cosplay and they're nothing but school uniforms, and I don't want to make a whole bunch. So I just look online for those kind of things and for like really simpler costumes, because it's actually a lot cheaper to just buy really simple costumes, at least the ones I find on eBay, and fix it up if it's needed rather than make all those. I prefer to make things that include a lot of detail or weapons, like big prop things or armor pieces. Most memorable experience with cosplay. I don't have much at the moment, but my most memorable one currently is Summer Nurse Con in general, just because that convention was like the most fun I've ever had at a convention, mostly because the people that I actually hung out with, someone else like had a group to go there with, and it was so exciting because it's usually just me and my boyfriend, and it's fun. It's just not as fun as it is with like other cosplayers and a bunch of people and people that actually talk to people, because I kind of just don't talk to people at cons at all because I'm too shy and anxiety and stuff like that. But with the people I hung out with at that con, they made it super fun. And I met a whole bunch of people and actually took pictures with people and talked to other cosplayers and stuff and made a whole bunch of friends there and stuff. Do you prefer to cosplay alone or in a group? It's torn. Like, I like to group cosplay seem interesting, and fun to me. And I have cosplayed, like went to a convention with someone else and the cosplays just kind of fit together because it was a league convention. In general, I don't know. Like I would like to do both. I would like to do a group thing because that sounds fun, as long as I can know I'd have like the financial stuff and time to get it done so I don't fail the group or something like that. That's probably the only part that makes me nervous. I also like to, I can't say I necessarily cosplay alone because when I do make a lot of my cosplays, I always make something for my boyfriend. I don't make it so he has one for every day. I just have him cosplay at least once with me because it's a little bit less nerve-wracking that way, I guess. But I do like working on cosplays alone, if that's what that meant. Like I like to have something that I'm working on and like by myself and doesn't have to fit into a theme of someone else's or something like that. So I guess both. Is there a pattern in your cosplay? What? I don't know what that means. If it just means like, is there something that each cosplay kind of has in general, or that I tend to cosplay a lot? Yeah, it's League Champs. Your most recent cosplay, well, besides this Harley Quinn one that I'm currently dressed up in, this is really lazy and it was just kind of for fun. So my most recent one was a female version of Jace from League of Legends. And my next one will be Kim Possible. Any pet peeves on cosplay? I don't really think there are any rules to cosplay, so there's not much that bugs me about it. On my own work is probably whenever I leave like a loose thread or a long piece of thread hanging someplace and I'll see it in like a photo or something, and that will bug me. But that's because I'm criticizing myself. How did you not see that? Why didn't you cut that off? Favorite thing about cosplay? I like making the costumes, and then I like big photo shoots and editing the photos and stuff like that. I can't pick on anything today. I think I like wearing them more and making them just slightly, because it's always so when you're making them, and then it's really exciting when it's like it's finally done. So I think that's the moment when it's finally finished and you're like, yes, I finished it. Okay, so I believe that is all the questions. There was a couple, I think both of them had 10, but like there was a couple questions that were different on each one, so I kind of just combined them together. I don't remember my references or source or whatever for these questions, so sorry. Yeah, I guess I'm supposed to tag people, which I never do in tag videos, but if any of you guys are cosplayers and want to do this tag, then I tag you to do this tag. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Have a lovely day, and links and videos and all that description box. Yeah, I'm so bad at that. Bye! Or how long? I do this one, I think, apparently.